Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome back to another review of Dandadan Season 2. I will be bringing you today will be a review on Season 2, Episode 6 and Episode 7. Now, to be honest, I didn't type anything down. I didn't type what I'm going to talk about. I'm actually just winging this one. Okay. Reasons B is because, oh my gosh, really? Reasons being is because I want to look into the camera. I don't just want to be talking from what I've typed out. Okay. Um. But I'm just testing to see how things. I'm always testing to see if I can improve on my content, and that's what I'm doing now. So, from memory, what I can remember, at least. Okay. So Dandadan episode 6. Yes. Um. So Okuren, Momo, dude, this is actually where I forget people's names. Okay, Gigi's got the evil eye. Okuren's got the Turbo Granny power. Okay, the cat is actually Turbo Granny. She's being held inside the body of the cat, the talking cat. Momo's got the psychic power, and then there's this other girl who I think is probably related to Gigi because they've got the same hair color. She's also got the Turbo Granny power, but I don't really know her name. But okay, so yeah. Apparently, while Momo was being a waitress at a place where she was working, uh, Okrin goes, picks her up at the workplace after she's done. Man, these people actually like finish off late. I know that's only in the anime. I don't know if this really happens. Like, well, it probably does actually happen because a job is a job, right? And if the job ends at this time, the job ends at that time, so you can't really blame them. But I mean, she's only a student. She's only in school. So nonetheless, Okren meets up with her after work, and they walk home. You know, it's this whole intimate little love story. But nonetheless, they get home, right? Gigi's there. Everybody's there. Somehow, Gigi gets cold water splashed on him. Goes bananas. Evil Eye bursts out. Starts fighting everybody. And goes to Momo. Blocks it. Like when he appeared, he immediately put up the house. You know what I mean? The house force field. And it's. Oh, sorry. And it's just him and Momo. Whoa. But Momo is able to hold him back with his psychic powers. Nobody can get into this force field house. You know what he does? He brings the force field house smaller so that he can actually choke her with his bare hands, the evil eye, and he's like choking her. Luckily, Momo's actually got warm water in her mouth, and she spits it in his face. Boom, Gigi comes back. Brilliant! She's so clever. She survived as well, okay? But the fact is that nobody else could get through, and she most likely could have died. And that was smart thinking of her to do, and we don't know if, next time if anybody is going to be as lucky as her, or she will even be lucky again like that, okay? Nonetheless, the evil eye, nobody can live with. The evil eye is too dangerous. And Gigi was even more shocked because his friends are in danger. And not to mention, the evil eye is basically, it's not his fault, okay? But he feels that the evil eye is being a massive burden on him, and it's actually tearing him away from his friends. Yeah, that's the truth. That Gigi, the look on Gigi's face, and probably what he's feeling. Okay, so Okren and the chick that has the Turbo Granny power, the pink head chick, they go off. Apparently, Turbo Granny talks about that you want to be stronger because Okren is busy throwing punches, right? But he wants to be stronger. He's trying to learn how to fight, which is weird. Dude, you've been fighting for an entire season and a half. Now you want to learn how to fight? You've been fighting ghosts and demons and aliens with ghost powers, and now you want to learn how to fight? Eh. Anyway, so Turbo Grand is like, you've been using my power this entire time. You want to learn how to get stronger? I know how to make you stronger. Come with me. So he follows her, okay? And at the same time, we have the pink head chick who follows them as well. They actually go to the school. They go into the classroom. School is late at night, middle of the night, blah blah blah. Go to the music room. Boom. Music starts playing. Turbo Granny talks about Evil Eye is going on this tempo, which is a fast tempo. Oakrin, when he's using Turbo Granny power, which is weird because he's using Turbo Granny power, so he should be going a faster tempo, but he's not going as fast as Gigi. Okay? As the Evil Eye. So which means he's fighting at a slower pace compared to the Evil Eye, which is why he can't keep up, even though he should be able to because he's using Turbo Granny power. So, what actually does happen is that they meet up with a couple more ghosts. And this is actually the part that got me, where these ghosts look like every famous musician out there, not modern musician. Like they look like Mozart, they look like those guys. They look like those famous musicians. They dressed in those Elizabethan era kind of clothes, you know. That's just the way they look. They got small bodies and big heads, and they got instruments, you know, violins and guitar and pianos and all that stuff. And so Okrin goes Turbo Granny, and so does the other chick. She goes Turbo Granny too. But I have to admit, the episode didn't really. I wasn't fancied into the episode. It didn't catch me. I didn't enjoy. I did not enjoy the episode. It didn't catch me. I didn't like it because it was. I think the music was. The whole music aspect was kind of cool, but you brought in the guys who. You brought in the lookalikes of actual famous musicians back in the Elizabethan era, and it didn't stick to me. It was kind of like a ripoff, and it was kind of lame. Didn't feel original. The fighting was ridiculous. What was the point? What was the point of even putting them through that kind of danger? And to think that just that one battle is going to make them stronger to actually take on the Evil Eye. That's the other thing. I'm like looking at this like, I'm like hoping, like, I'm like, oh please, 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 oh please. You gotta be nuts. That is an upset. Two goals in less than 5 minutes. That I'm shocked. I'm hurting right now. I'm not expecting that, but I'm hoping something's gonna come out of this and it's gonna be way, way better. Going back to what we're talking about, episode 6 of Dandadan is lame. It's about music. There's not really there is not the kind of build-up that I was expecting, and the fighting was badly drawn, badly choreographed. It was kind of lame. You didn't have to watch the episode. All you had to do was watch the end and then watch episode 7. And, you know, thinking about it now, because we're going to go into episode 7's review, I don't even know what happened in episode 7. Seriously. Did I even watch it? Holy crap. Did I? Holy crap, I might even have to end the review right here. Should I even call this episode 7? I might have to do episode 7 later in the week, or just add it into the video. But basically what I can remember is the fact that the fight was done. They headed back to the house, right? To Momo's grandma's house. And, yeah, that was the one thing. Back at the house, okay? Moving away from Okren and the Turbo Grannies. Back at the house. It's mentioned that Gigi cannot keep the Evil Eye in his body anymore. It is far too dangerous. And yes, they also mentioned nobody might get as lucky as Momo did by actually having warm water in your mouth and spitting it in his face. Okay, turning him back into Gigi. The one thing is this. They mentioned of bringing those rock stars again, which is kind of cool. They're going to bring those rock stars, the Yashis, to actually pull the Evil Eye spirit out of Gigi. And this dude said he will even do it if the grandma doesn't want to do it. But nonetheless, it is too dangerous to have the ghost or the spirit inside Gigi nonetheless, even if it doesn't want to leave and Gigi doesn't want it to leave. Sup Real Madrid for that score. Yeah, I'm actually watching sport at the same time. So, hey man, it's tough for Gigi out there. What I do know, coming back to Okrin, okay? They make it back to Momo's grandma's house. And immediately Okrin calls Gigi out for a fight. Which I find stupid. He wants to fight Gigi. He wants to fight the Evil Eye because he's upset the way the evil eye treated Momo, and he wants to prove he's strong. But you want to beat the shit out of a spirit that is possessing your body, and you're gonna beat his body up, and then you're gonna claim victory? I don't understand. Why you want to beat why you want to beat up one of your buddies? why why you want to beat him up? Okay, yeah, he's possessed. Why you want to beat him up? Okay, weird. It is so weird. I don't understand. Oakrin is actually being a stupid idiot right now in this episode. And yeah, like I said, I probably didn't watch episode 7 completely finish. And it probably would have been good, but maybe I wouldn't want to see the fight because it does end a kick off with the fight. I mean, whenever the evil eye appears, he always breaks Gigi's clothes. I don't know how much clothes Gigi has gone through. He doesn't have enough clothes anymore. The amount of clothes he's broken, like the evil eye appears and his his sneakers just break. Like everything is bare except the underpants never breaks. The underwear never breaks. It's only the clothes. It's so weird. But man, I might have to continue this. I think the story is stupid now because yeah, they are focusing on Gigi, so the main thing is all about Gigi and the evil eye. But it is like so stupid that you want to be strong, but if you want to protect Momo, why would you do it at the sacrifice of one of your buddies, which is Gigi, of course? Why would you even do that? I find it stupid of the characters to do that in terms of Oakrin. Oakrin is the idiot. The other people, they don't want to, in terms, they want to save Gigi and they want to get rid of the evil eye, but Oakrin wants to beat the crap out of the evil eye, who's still possessing Gigi's body. And Oakrin is the idiot. That's what I believe. I'm actually going to end my review right over there. I think this is just going to be episode 6 review. This is not going to be... Man, I'm actually unsure now. I'm unsure because I don't know how episode 7 ends. Does it end with them actually going into the battle? I'll have to take a look and actually then confirm that this is episode 6 and episode 7 review. Because it's weird, because I don't know where the body is right now. But yeah, they battle the ghost at the school. Yeah, I think that was episode 6, and then episode 7. Yeah, I think I actually got it right now. They battle the ghost at school, blah blah blah. They win, apparently learn something. Come back to episode 7, go into fight, still battling the ghosts, right? And then they want to fight Gigi, and you want to beat up one of your buddies who's being possessed. Which, coming back to it, is stupid. Yeah, I'm actually just going to call this entire review episode 6 and 7 review. And, yeah, let's just admit that Oakrin is a dumb character. And I think because he wants to protect Momo, it's dumb that you want to do it by sacrificing a buddy. Oakrin's a bad guy. Oakrin is a bad guy and he's an idiot. He's a dum-dum. This should be called Dum-da-dum-dum. Or Dum-da-dum. Not Dandadan. It's Dum-da-dum.